Welcome back and thank you for tuning in. This is part 2 of a 2-part series. In the first part, I showed you guys how to take apart your Browning Buckmark 22. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to put it back together. It's real easy to do. It's not going to take a long time. Sit back and enjoy the video. If you have any questions, post your questions in the comments section. I will answer them all. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, and please subscribe. Okay, if you watched my disassembly video, you saw how we took the Browning Buckmark apart. Now we're just going to put it back together. And it's by no means difficult. I hope you caught my trigger modification video. Check it out if you haven't. It's an easy way to take your trigger pull from the factory setting down to around 2.5 or 3 pounds. Check it out. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put your spring back in your slide. Okay? With the Brownings, there's cutouts so you can see how to do it. In other words, you can't mess it up. See, it doesn't even go in that way. It only goes in one way. See? So you lay that piece in there. Now on the other side, you need to reinstall this little plastic piece. On the one side, it's flat. On the other side, it goes in. So what you want to do, you want your spring to push into that recessed side. Okay? Just like that. And it's going to be loose. Don't worry about it if it comes out when you put it together. It's not that big a deal. I'm holding it in place. Now on the post, you want to put that section, that hole there that you now have on the post. See? That's where we're at. Now you might want to pull the spring down a little bit to get it out of the way. And you do that by lifting here and pushing in. Okay, lift it up here a little bit and then pulled back and pushed it right down. Now you just push the slide on the rest of the way. You can put your safety up then to hold it in place if you like. That's up to you. So now your slide is on. Now we need to put the barrel on. There's a hole and a post. See the post in the barrel? Now you'll need to disengage the safety to pull it back now. Pull back your slide, put your barrel in. See? Now you can let your slide go forward. Okay? See how there's a... See that? When you tighten the barrel in, it's going to be like that. So make sure you have it all the way engaged. Using this screw, put your barrel in, put that in there, tighten it up. Using the right Allen wrench. This is a case where not using an Allen wrench would be beneficial because you're limited as to how you can turn this screw with an Allen wrench. It just takes a while. Okay, now we're getting it tightened. Now once you get it a little snug, use your other end of your Allen wrench to tighten it. Be careful when you tighten this, because you're screwing into aluminum. And if you make it too tight, you're going to strip it. And I'd rather it be a little loose and you have perhaps a misfire than to strip it out. That's just my opinion though. Do whatever you feel is best. So I'm tightening this up pretty snug. I bring an Allen wrench out with me when I'm shooting so you can check it and see if it's loose. It's no big deal. Alright, that should be good. Now, next step, we're going to put the rib back on. And that's simple. Line up your screw holes. Put your screws in. I start with the center one. I just start the screw. I don't tighten it though. Just start it. And the one back by the sight. Same thing. Get it in there and start it. Okay. And your screw up front. Oh, fell in. Get it in there. Get it started. This is also a case where the wrench might be a little cumbersome compared to different style Allen tool. The wrench works fine though. This you can tighten a little more than what you would the barrel because this is screwing into steel. Again though, I wouldn't kill it. Okay, so now I'm snugging these up. A little bit at a time for each one, as I'm sure all of you know to do. We'll go back then and tighten them up all the way. I don't want to waste your time doing that though. Alright, since we're on this side, I don't know if you guys remember or not, our slide release popped out. That just lays, that little tab goes in the hole, and the oval hole in the slide release has to coincide with that little tab on the end of that spring arm. Okay, so your tab goes in the hole, and your spring arm goes in the oval. See that? Okay. I like to put the safety up when I'm putting the grip on. Just makes it a little bit easier. Position your grip the right way, just like that. Tighten it up. Alright, that's good. Turn the firearm over. Here's your mag release. Put it in. Take your mag release spring. Lay it in where it obviously goes. It's like a puzzle. And that's done now too. Now put your grip back on, just like that, okay? And using the screwdriver, tighten it down the rest of the way. Your Buckmark is now reassembled. That's all there is to it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe. I would appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Some Harley Guy out.